Greetings and welcome back to Smartwatch Ticks. We've got an unboxing for you today. You know, never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I'd be sitting here working a YouTube channel and presenting smartwatches, the stuff I absolutely love, to people like you who absolutely love it all around the planet. I mean, this is the congruence of technologies. Here. Wow. And this one. Yeah. Okay, let's get going. Don't get me started, please. The INCHOR, never heard of them. InClock, never heard of it. But look at this thing. Analog, digital, what do we got? Let's find out. Wow. Wow. Take a breath. Yep, it's every bit as good as it looks. And it looks really, really good. The INCHOR does blood pressure, heart rate, all of this stuff in what looks like a traditional analog watch. Yeah, Gearbest has sent it to us. Check the show notes. We got a buying link down there for you and hopefully a coupon. And let's talk about this thing. Okay, on the digital side, it's got a tiny little OLED and it's pretty bright, 72 by 40, just enough to show you the digits. And that's all you need in this analog watch with smarts built into it. Tiny little battery, but look, 60 days of standby time. It's everything you need. It's a male watch and a female watch, they say, and has a regular Bluetooth range. It's a little on the light side. Usually they're at least 10 meters. The functions inside of this thing: alarm, anti-loss, call reminding. It's got the whole step count thing with your calories burned and distance, heart rate, blood pressure, pedometer, sleep monitoring, SMS reminding, and more. It's a round steel leather banded device, and here's some more of the specs on it. Now, that's just kind of the general stuff, but I wanted to copy and paste this here for you. This is kind of their guide. I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to let you look at it. It may be repeated in the manual. I don't know. I honestly have only looked inside, pulled it out, charged it up, turned it on, squealed with glee, turned it off, packed it back up. I haven't tethered it. I want to see the dials going around and around together with you. It's just, this is so cool. And let's jump in. It comes in this amazing presentation box. Gift for dad? Gift for grandpa? I don't know. It's really a slick watch. It looks like up in here, it's got the manual hiding in a little fold-out section. This is putting Amazfit to shame. I mean, wow. Okay, we'll look at this. Lots of different languages, all in a book, an instruction book. And then in the core here, we have this thing shoved down in here, which, check this out. Looks like that. Looks like that. It's got two little metal dots on it and a charger port, which tells me this watch is just going to float in here and touch the edges here and here to provide power. It's not magnetically coupled, and it's not, a multi-pin, and it's not a snap-on dock. So dock makers, make note. This may be the dock of the future. Really? Yeah, okay. Inside here, get to the watch, he says. No, I'm going to make you wait. Here's the charging connector, which is nothing more than a micro USB connector, which you have for charging your phone anywhere, everywhere. So you could take this universal anywhere you've got one of these and something to plug it into. And finally, we have this inserted apparatus here, this multi-designed thing with a leather band. The only way you can get to the watch is to undo and smell. Can you smell this? We got to get scratch and sniff on phones. This is real leather. Wow. Okay. Then we open it up, take it out. That's all there is to the packaging. But this This is the watch. Now look at this. Look at the quality detail here. Look at that bezel. The little blue dot on the end of something that does not twirl. No, it's just a button. One button. I don't think we do anything on the screen. Here's the back. Look at that. It's got etchings in here. It's got writing in here. And it's got these two different sections that it doesn't look like there's an insulator there, but I think there is, because if you look at it, when you touch it, you see where there and there, you see where that's all lining up? And all you got to do is just set this in it at night. You don't have to worry about orientation, anything. I love it. I love it. I want that. And I want that. All right. You want to turn it on? Okay, let's clear things out and get ready. Almost ready. George reminded me that we haven't looked at the manual. You remember George from the video with the smoke detector? Poor George. He's happy though. He really is. Okay, look at it. We've got a book that's got an entire sectional index to it. It's got a directory to it. Wow. All we need is like cognac and a cigar or something, and we'd be all set. Here's what's in the package. Yeah, it looks like all those things were there. And there's the dock and the information on how that works. And we're going to install an app. Here's the QR code to scan in order to get it. Okay, and then you're going to pair the watch with the app. We're going to do that. We're going to do that together. I usually get that all set up ahead of time, but this has got analog hands that are supposed to twirl around when you pair it, I hope, and automatically match up with the time that's on your phone. We'll see. Okay, a few more things to cover. You notice that the little rectangular display that's all you're going to see, the tiny little thing. But look, you're going to get blood pressure in that little display, as well as all these other things. Wow. Notifications, those are the different kind of icons that will flash, and that you just glance at your watch, and then you'll know exactly what you're being called to attention for. Obviously, you're not going to see the caller ID of the person calling, or the WhatsApp tweet, or the Instagram image, but that's not what this one's about. This is about being a really high-end analog watch. Now we go into other languages with a little digital flair. Okay, here we go. Button on the side, press and hold. Wow, it just looped around and it's come back to 0. If I press it, you can see it's going to go through things. I would have to catch it when the hands are down there, but that's good. You'll be able to see if you can read through the hands. Blood pressure. Pulse. There's blood pressure reading. That looks like date, time, and back to 0. Okay, so it loops around doing stuff. And now, it looks like there's also a little plastic cover on here. Yeah, let's remove that. Okay, oh yeah, see that? Little thin plastic. By the way, I got some comments from some users that you may have a little plastic cover over your heart rate sensor on some of these watches. Good thing to feel it and see. Oh, I think there is. And sometimes on the watches with cameras, there's a little cover over the camera. So if your pictures are turning out not being as sharp as you'd like, no, I think not, then make sure that on your camera you don't have a little piece of plastic. Not on this watch, obviously. It doesn't have a camera. So we are on Android. So we want to align. Wow, that was fast. Align with the Android one. It's bringing up INCHOR from the Google Play Store. Here it is installed, called INCHOR. And give you an idea about this before we jump into it. It's going to help you get the most out of your watch. It's from November of 2017. There's only been 100 downloads. This is a brand new concept. We're cutting edge right here. That's all there is about that. And then when you look at the pictures, these are representative of what you're going to see. This looks like your sleep time, light and deep sleep over different days. That's like the whole monthly review with a specific date taken. Here's your heart rate. This looks like it might be an actual waveform. I love not knowing. And then we see, here's a blood pressure measurement, the diastolic and systolic. So it's telling us we have sleep, sport, notifications, yeah, and help. We got help, everybody. And start your email and password to sign in if you would like. Otherwise, you can sign in from these third-party things. And I don't see a place where you can skip it. So I got to create an account and all that stuff. So I'll be back. And here we are. We're in the first page. And we haven't done a sync to the device yet, but this is our data, it looks like. Here I am. Friend, zone. Wow, these are other people, I guess, that are registered and the steps that they've done. I guess you're going to be sharing your data. It ain't Facebook, folks. You're not having to give permissions, even if that doesn't matter. Okay, allow them to access my contacts. No, I'm not going to do that. Goals, reminders, notifications, and so forth. Skin? What in the world is that? Oh, this kind of skin. Not this kind of skin. We did see that one with the heart rate monitor. Remember that it asks you for your skin color to try to improve? Anyway, I guess you can change the background here. Device management. That's what we're after. Now we got to set this thing up. It's searching. We've got it close here. There was nothing we could do to get it to turn on the Bluetooth that I could tell. And here's a bunch of my other ones, and this looks like it. It's called the INCHOR. So I'm going to sync with that one. It's about 3 something or other, 3:10 in the afternoon. Let's see what it does if it gets connected. Once again, whenever you're trying to pair and you're having difficulty, go away. Get outside, get away from everything except your 2 devices. Reboot your phone, reboot your watch if necessary. Turn on Bluetooth after that, and then attempt to pair, and it'll work. And so we are paired, but the time hasn't changed yet. It's 3:22 in the afternoon. That's not what the hands are showing. So let's walk ourselves through here. The next thing is unit settings. And remember, I changed it to pounds and miles, so that's working. I can go to a date format, and this is how it's going to show up on the display. Here it is if you just want the date to look like that, or if you'd like the date with the power meter. If you'd like the day and date by itself, you can have it like that, or day, date, and power meter right there. Let's go with that one. So it's instant updating, vibration setting, weak, normal, or strong. I didn't feel anything. Okay, it should be giving me a feeling, but I'm not getting one, but I'm going to set it for strong. And upgrade device, that would be if there's any kind of a firmware update. It's already the latest version, that's good. And then auto calibration, look at the watch hands there. Let's go in here. Please adjust the hands to the same position with that of the watch. Okay. That looks like that's this one here. And that one, oh why? Okay, are we right there? Does that look right? Okay, done. Whoa! There it went, but the minute hand maybe is right, but the hour hand's not. Let's do that again. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's down here just past 7, right? Like there. And that one is at the V, at the 5. like so. Done. Now they're flying around. Wow, 324. That's what it is. See right there, 324. Or I should be able to press here and say, well, that's the date. Okay, 320. It did it! Woohoo! It did it. So that's how you adjust the manual hands to match the digital time. Whoa! I love my job. This is so much fun. I love sharing it with you too. All right, that's all about me. We're back at the main thing where we have notifications. I presume this is where you get all of your stuff. Oh, we have to activate this thing. Which one is this one called again? INCHOR. There we go. And of course, it's going to be able to read and blah, blah, blah. We get that on all of them. There. So that activated notifications. So now when I get them, they'll be sent here. Oh, and here's where you can turn on the things you want to be notified with. I'm just going to set all of them. And so all of these possibilities, which I guess are programs or apps that I have installed. I don't know if I got QQ. Anyway, these are the ones that are listed. So there's notifications set for there. Preset sleep. You can auto track, or you can set your bedtime and awake time. And heart rate range alert. Really? Really? We can do heart rate limits? Okay. This is awesome. So let's say a lower level of, 40? Like if I fall asleep and I'm below 40, that's going to wake me up so I don't die in bed? Okay. And 150 is way high for me. Now, a lot of times this stuff is figured out for you with your height and weight and all that kind of stuff. But in this case, I guess you set them manually. So if I exceed 130 or fall lower than 40, it's going to let me know. Wow. That's the heart rate. Okay, the skin we talked about. These are the different backgrounds, I guess, that you can have. There, more of a dark color. Device management and about. And here's FAQs on this thing. Linking to a web page, probably. The product feature guide. Charging. Okay, so you got your whole manual online, it looks like, using that charging dock. FAQs. Pairing, when it rejects it. Bluetooth frequency cutoff. How to solve problems, so forth. If there's any of these, is it waterproof? Oh, whoa! It's waterproof to 3 atmospheres. Don't wear it for shower or swimming for a long time. And you know what? It's a leather band, so, if you're going to go swimming, I'd suggest you change it out. All right. I'll give you the measurements on that before we leave. I wouldn't swim with leather or get it wet. But you can. It's up to you. Oh, yeah, you can't use that back button. You have to use their button back here. And attentions. Charging time when battery low. Charge under cool ventilated environment. Built-in battery. Don't take it apart. And so forth. All right. Oh, man, I got to go collect some data now. Cool. Let's put it on. Pretty easy. Get it nice and snug in there. 2 loops to hold it. Nice. And let's take a look. There's the date. We set that one. And look, the dial is getting down there, but it's not really obstructing it because they're nice and thin. So you're not going to block it too much. No steps. I got to go out and do that. And of course, nothing there and nothing there. However, I can lock here on the heart rate and we can give it a moment. Oh, you know what? I can't give it a moment. It's just going to show you the last one. I have to press and hold. When I do, it vibrated. There was that vibration. Okay, when I was setting strong, medium, or low, I did not get feedback, but I just now got a nice strong vibration when I entered that mode. Wow! Yeah, I'm pumping. I'm excited. 2 cups of coffee and a brand new watch. Whoa! Of course I'm going to be 104. Let's see what the blood pressure is. I'm going to press and hold, and it's going to analyze it. I'm going to calm down for the next 30 seconds. I'm going to take it all in. Zen, twirly circle, follow the twirly circle. And it should pop up with a systolic, diastolic reading for us. And the hand's right in the way. Wow, isn't this an attractive watch? I don't want to move. I want to show it to you, but I don't want to move. Oh, yeah. That was a different thing beeping over there. It just happened to happen at the same time. 108/69, it's saying. But look at this watch. Yeah, that's the okay, you know what, responding. It got excited that I had called its name, I think. Okay, that's blood pressure. And it's going to show the last one when I'm on it. And we're back to date. Nice. I put some data on the watch, got some yesterday, and this is a new day. I've got today, 401 steps, and the data goes along with that. Some heart rate, some blood pressure, and we're ready to go. I've got the app already synced, and if I pull it down, last time I checked it, 285 steps, and I was going to update that to 401. So, let's look at the app. This is where everything falls apart, everybody. I'm so sorry to tell you, this is the worst app I've ever seen. Not so much for the layout, but because they drop digits. Watch this. Look, you can see that clearly says 401 steps. That's fine. And calories burned 4 and so forth. We get down to sleep time, and we'll go into all of these. And that's reasonable. There's my heart rate. Here's my blood pressure. There's the first odd thing. 105/70 what? 70, 71, 75. When you go into some of these, like this one, 100 and what? Over 70 what? It's the font is too big. I guess they're making it for people with poor eyesight, but you can't find what the actual data is. Here's monthly. See, it drops the last digit. That's when that reading was taken. Very, very frustrating. Same thing here with the heart rate. 7. Right. Okay. Now, each of those, you can take them separately. You saw there's buttons there, and we'll try that in a minute. Here's the sleep time. It's a nice chart, colorful. The thing is, it doesn't tell you the times. It tells you the date and how much you've got. But when you tap on something, there was 43 minutes of deep sleep, but I don't know when. And really, you know, if you're going to get a whole sleep thing, unless you're just after a general look, it would be nice to know when during the night do you get up and go to the bathroom, or when do you have your deepest sleep. Very challenging to see that. There's 5 minutes of perhaps awake time, but when? That is not a problem with the digits, that's a problem with the app. At least we're getting hours and minutes, and it's showing all of that in here. And of course, you can choose the day you want from there. When we get up to distance, you can select the day, but you can't go into them. And of course, distance and calories are computed off of steps. When you go in here, you get a weekly chart that's showing that I had Tuesday, 23% of my goal, and the total number of steps listed there. Wednesday, so far, 6%, and so forth. So you can kind of see your daily information by clicking on the graph, but the graph is week by week, and you select the week that you want to see. But it is showing you all the digits. So far, that looks good. There's in the thousands, and it's showing all the digits. It's in the blood pressure and the heart rate that we've really got the problems, unfortunately. And that's really sad. There's no excuse for that. And it makes it totally useless. You really can't do much with it. I can activate it now from here, and you see it's starting to load. I got my finger over the sensor in the back. It's pulsing away. It's live transmitting. Everything's working good. I got 2 dashes here. That's my actual heart rhythm chart going on. And it gave me a heart rate, but I don't know what it is. If I come back in here and look at it, it should be on here. It was 79. but I really don't know that. So there's a big problem with the app, but you do have the data on the watch. So this is not the kind of thing you're going to want to have really for an app tracking watch. This is a dress watch that has some capabilities to it. You may want to use it for the fact that it'll push notifications from your phone to your watch and show you the symbol of whether it's a phone call or text message or whatever. That's a nice feature. It's a dressy analog watch. And, oh yeah, I mentioned I was going to tell you about the bands so that if you wanted to, you could change out the leather bands if you think you might get it wet. And it looks like it's 21. We're reading 21 right in between. And while we have it, thickness on this watch with the protruding heart rate in the back is 14. But if you discount that, it's going to lie on your arm. Got to click that past that edge at 12.5, about 12 and a half. And overall diameter, including the button, is 45. Without the button is 42. Okay. Oh, wait, don't go away. We've got to calculate the weight. Is it showing on there? No, it's almost washed out. It's 63 grams. Well, overall, I'm still really impressed with this as a watch. It is a watch, and it has some sports functions in it. It fits a niche. It's, it is what it is. You've seen it here. It's available from Gearbest. Check the show notes down below for a buying link and a discount coupon if we can conjure one up on this watch. And welcome to something brand new. First time we've covered anything like this. We'll be back with more good stuff. See you soon.